everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Dragon Dayu for IU Gaming, back again, doing a review on Empyrion, the capital vessels, and here we go again. So this time we're going to be looking at the capital vessel prefab tier 2. This one is a much larger ship than the last one I reviewed, which was the tier 1. This one, I will tell you, is my favorite ship out of all the ships. I know it. You know, there's a lot bigger ships down here, but by far this one is really good for a group of 3 to 5 people to easily get around with. You could do so much with this ship, and there's so many different variations in the workshop that you can do with this. It does take a significant amount of material. As you can see, this one was only 1652 here, 1130 of the Neo. This one obviously there's a lot more. Has more growing plots and what have you, and there's a reason for it. It is a much bigger ship, it has a lot more firepower on it, and it is amazingly good. So here we go. So this is the ship here. This is much bigger, as you can see. You know, it's got cannons on it, it's got pretty much everything you need to survive out in space, to be able to mine out in space, even because you can modify it with miners on it. Once you get up to level, I believe that starts at level 20 or 25. So you could build your bases with ease and what have you. So it comes stocked with really good materials. So again, this ship has only one way in, just like most ships do, and it's through this bay right here. So right up here, and I'm going to take you on a tour of all of what that's in here. This is a nice little area for a HV. It is, let me repair that real quick. When I landed really hard, so it kind of smacked a few things. This is for your hover vessel to park in, so that way you can roll it out on the planet you land on or what have you and start to mine. There's a few toggles which are really cool. It shut doors off, hangar doors, and so on and so forth. Just kind of a cool design again. And boom, there we go. Different lights if we wanted to turn the lights on, something like that. So hey, we're working, what have you. I've modified this ship before to actually just be a motion sensor on the ceiling, so you can do that as well. Elevator going up. There are two, one for the left and right side. They both go to the same particular spot, so no problems here. And here we go. Oop. I need to go up. There we go. So if you're wondering where the other half of that is right here. This room, really cool. It pretty much maps out everything you need to for the fuel tanks, ammo storage, oxygen, and cargo storage, and I'll show you those rooms in just a moment. It comes with a constructor on this floor, along with armor locker, repair station, O2. Up here, right here, is the guard room. Much bigger than the last ship. The last ship had 4. This one has a lot more than that, so really good to get your garden growing. Up here is the hallway to the bridge. This is the pre-bridge here. This is where your food processor, your first aid station, your cloning tank, your fridge, and what have you is on. Into the bridge, there are 4 seats here, 2 here, which I call the quote-unquote navigation seats, and then 2 different chairs back here. Pilot seat, as you can see, much bigger ship here, much prettier, really cool design. You see the cannons, and there are 2 missile turrets as well on the top of that ship, right about here. These missiles are awesome. Homing missiles are a way to go. We'll not be piloting that yet. We got the rest of the ship to show you. So going through here. Now I'll show you the left and the right. So we'll look at the fuel tanks and the ammo storage. So through here, pretty simple. Ammo storage, fuel tanks. All right, and then we'll look at the warp drive in just a moment once we look through here. All of this connects together. Alright, so here, oxygen and cargo storage. So it comes with a lot of boxes and what have you. I currently have a modified version of this ship that I fly around in this game, and it is totally worth having that one as well. I will be reviewing that as well, which, you know, you can already tell by the sound of my voice. what that's going to be like. Here's your engine room, and this looks like some sort of sci-fi engine room from some sort of Star Trek type of show. Really cool. Really love the design of this ship. Very practical, very easy to deal with. Kind of get in and out of, what have you. So both, like I said, both sides lead here. Again, you can gain radiation if you're not careful, and that's why those signs are up there. Alright. That is pretty much it. This ship looks a lot bigger than you think it is, but we did cover a lot of ground real quick. Out here is basically where your SV is. Now, in the last video I showed you a very small SV. These have a lot bigger range, and I've even put very long ships and very wide winged angled ships on there as well. As parking the ships, sometimes I'll park a ship right here and dock it right here and fly with it, so you can have multiple ships on this. It will work. Now understand that if you go under fire, those ships may get damaged. So that's pretty much it. This is the Prefab Tier 2. Here are the devices in case you need them. In case you need to see them. Here's everything it has. Pretty standard in any ship. It does come with a lot of things. These are the stats, what it takes to build it, how long it takes, and so on and so forth. So, pretty awesome ship. I really enjoy this ship. This is one of the best ships I've definitely dealt with in a very long time in any game I've played. Just really easy to get around with. So, if you like this video, make sure you like it at the bottom. If you like what we have to say, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see a particular ship, if you would like me to review a particular ship that is not in the prefabs and it is in the workshop, I will be happy to do that. I'm always happy to help out. That way you don't build a ship and say, boy, I do not like this ship. Why did I build it? It's so not practical for my needs. I'll be happy to help out there. Feel free to comment whatever you would like, and that's pretty much it. So again, this is Dragon Dayu signing off for Dayu Gaming. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and I look forward to talking to you in the future.